Hey everyone, this is Lala Reddy from Abstract Music Lab, and today I'm back here in the sound design channel. Today we're creating a bass and a lead at the same time, and it sounds like this one if you want to listen in isolation. And you can see that it pretty much plays the bass line and also the leads. In context. If you want to get this pack, you can get it over here in the description below in the Melodic Techno Trance Volume 2 available at PML's website. But now let's get started with this tutorial and let's get down to business. So we're gonna initialize Serum over here and it sounds like this. We're gonna deactivate the shaper box that we had before. And the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here to main. We're gonna select transpose to -12. The voice is gonna remain at 8. The stack is gonna go to 2, so 1 and 2. So we have two voices playing at the same time. And we're gonna select this over here as duo. It essentially plays the lowest note and the highest note of the MIDI. Now we're gonna select a duo VCO economic, and we're gonna start by just lowering everything just so you can listen to the initial saw. This is the initial sound that we're gonna work with. And we're gonna put this one over here to -20, something like this. Not minus. There you go. Now we're gonna open the second oscillator. But we're gonna put the octave a little bit up. And the detune a little bit down. This creates a little bit of stereo in the sound, and that's what we want with the sound. Now we're gonna go over here into a high pass filter bite. And the cutoff is gonna go a little bit higher. And we're gonna modulate this cutoff over here with the keyboard tracking. So essentially higher notes are going to be a little bit higher over here as well. Now we're gonna put this to Rev 2. Just so you can notice the difference of Rev 2 and Rev 1. Going over here into the filter, we're gonna go into a multi-mode filter. Cut off a little bit down. Resonance is gonna remain as it is. Low pass 4, keyboard tracking as it is as well. But we're gonna select over here the keyboard follow 2. And we're gonna put this a little bit up. So essentially now the keyboard tracking is gonna make the higher notes be a little bit more open in the cutoff as well. But the keyboard 2 is the one that controls the glide over here. And we're gonna put the glide a little bit higher just so you can listen. Just so you can listen to the effect. And a little bit of FM. Both are gonna be with an ADS envelope, and we're gonna leave the first one at 1. This one is also gonna be this way, and this one is also gonna be as it is. Envelope 2 is going to be a little bit different. Now we're not gonna do anything to envelope 2, and we're gonna just move into the main section over here. A bit of vibrato. We can't listen to anything in this vibrato because the depth mod is all the way up, and we have to activate the mod wheel for it to work. Now, if we put the depth mod all the way down, now you can hear the vibrato. Everything over here is going to remain the same. We're just going to put it over here in the triangle. This is going to be random, so essentially it starts randomly at 1/8. But we're gonna put this over here to LFO2, and we're gonna put the depth mod all the way up. So the LFO2 is what will control the depth of the LFO1 as well. Now LFO2, we're gonna start by choosing a saw up, synced with a 1/4 dot. But this is going in a bipolar way. So essentially we have the center and it's going bipolar. We want it to be unipolar only. So it only goes up to here. And for this, we're going to select the polarity on. Now after that, we have to put a little bit of glide. And that's about it for now. Now in addition to that, we're also going to put the volume a bit down with this. It's essentially just controlling the levels. But in addition to that, we're also going to select the key follow 2 and put the volume mod also a little bit down as well. What this is going to do is the higher notes are going to have less volume than the lower notes because it's selected as key follow. Now, one thing to make it a bit wider is selecting the stack as 2, and then we put this as stack index, and you put this all the way up. Can you see how it opens up the sound? And now that's it with the modulation. Now we're going to go into the modifications. And in the modifications, the VCO mix, we're going to set to lag. But what is lag? Well, lag is going to soften whatever we select over here as lag. So if we select, for example, the LFO2, the lag is going to soften the LFO2 a little bit. As this is a saw up, it's going to soften a little bit more into a sine wave, as you can listen over here. But before we listen, let's activate the lag. And let's activate the LFO2 in the lag as well. That's pretty much it with it. Now we're going to go into the effects section and we're going to start with the plate reverb. And then we're going to choose a delay. But let's leave it for afterwards. Starting with the plate reverb, we're going to put the wet quite up. It's going to remain over here as it is. And the dry is going to go a little bit up. But the size is going to increase a lot. Decay is going to remain as it is, and the dampening has to go a little bit up. So we're going to see the sounds dampen a little bit more in the high frequencies of the reverb. The pre-delay is going to go all the way up. So before the reverb starts to act, there's a pre-delay and then it starts to act. Now in the diffusion, we're also going to put it a little bit down. And that's pretty much it. Now we're going to go into the delay. We're going to start with the dry all the way up, and the center volume is going to go quite up. But you can see that the delay is getting on top of the original sound. So we have to high pass and low pass the sound. So high passing a little bit of the delay, and also low passing a little bit of the delay. In addition, we have to change the timing of the delay and also the feedback. So this delay will remain for a really long time. Now, if we activate the sidechain and listen in context, I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you liked it over here, you can get it again, this pack, in the description below. This is Leo already from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Ciao.
Hi, this video is sponsored by us. If you like these tutorials and want to support the channel, please check out our website packed with online courses and professional sample packs. Also check our ready-to-use and club-tested Serum presets. You can browse by the genre and style you're looking for, or get the incredible deal with the full Serum preset bundle. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to your tutorial.